Hey hoy there, smart retirees! Considering settling down in a 55-plus community? Before you commit, let's dive into 7 compelling reasons to think twice before diving headfirst. Have you ever pictured your ideal retirement setting? For many, the allure of a 55-plus community is hard to resist, promising a haven of like-minded individuals and a plethora of amenities to enjoy. But before you imagine yourself sipping a cool drink by the community pool or joining one of those vibrant evening parties, there's a lot to ponder. Taking that significant step requires due diligence. Today, we're delving deep into why you need to proceed with caution before making that move. Stick with me to the end for some truly eye-opening insights. And if this is your first time with us, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it provides value to you. So, let's look at each of the 7 reasons individually. Number 1. Binding rules. Beyond the usual homeowner association guidelines, 55-plus communities often have an extended list of rules that delve deeper into daily life. In fact, you could be facing guidelines that might feel suffocating. Imagine wanting your grown-up kids over for the holidays, only to realize there are limits. Or perhaps the HOA's stringent guidelines about house maintenance, paint colors, and even guest stays. Think restrictions on pets, limitations on vehicles, and even strict landscaping codes. While some might appreciate the uniformity, for others, it can feel like living under a magnifying glass. Imagine dreaming of a small garden only to be told specific plants aren't allowed, or a specific color shade for your home's exterior isn't permissible. With every rule, there's a potential fine, making it essential to familiarize yourself with the bylaws before making a commitment. Examine the deed covenants, scan through meeting notes, and ensure that the HOA is financially sound. An unforeseen fee after moving in? No one wants that surprise. Number 2. Community dynamics. Beyond the superficial allure of living amongst peers, community dynamics can sometimes harbor underlying tensions. Think about it. When you bring together a group of retirees, many of whom have held significant positions or responsibilities in their previous roles, leadership battles can emerge. Moreover, rumors and gossips might flourish more in such an enclosed environment. It's essential to assess not just the physical environment, but also the social atmosphere. Will you truly feel at home, or will you feel like you're back in high school? Living among peers might sound appealing initially. However, these communities sometimes recreate high school cliques, the in crowd, the outsiders, and sometimes even power struggles over community leadership. Number 3. Costs. The sticker price of a home in a 55-plus community is just the beginning. The monthly or annual HOA fees, often higher than in regular communities, cover those sought-after amenities. Over time, these fees can substantially increase based on the community's needs or desires. What's more, if major renovations or repairs are needed in shared spaces, you might find yourself hit with an unexpected assessment fee. And while having a community pool or fitness center sounds luxurious, ask yourself, will you utilize these amenities enough to justify the costs? Yes, the amenities are tempting. Fitness centers, pools, and sometimes even daily happy hours. But remember, your HOA fees finance these perks. Opting for a gym down the street? Your HOA still covers the community gym costs. Be aware of the commitment you're making, especially when there's no cap on potential fee increases. Number 4. Lack of age diversity. While it might initially sound enticing to live without the noise of younger generations, consider the long-term implications. Interaction with younger generations can provide fresh perspectives, diverse conversations, and even tech help when needed. In a mixed-age community, there's an organic exchange of wisdom for vitality. Over time, you might find yourself missing the laughter of kids playing, or the chance to mentor a younger neighbor. While a child-free zone might seem ideal, remember the vitality brought about by mingling with various age groups. Engaging with younger neighbors can be invigorating and keep us feeling youthful. Meanwhile, halfway through our insights, we hope you're finding this information valuable. If so, please take a moment to subscribe and join our Smart Retiree community. Number 5. Gender ratio. A seemingly trivial point, but the gender imbalance can greatly influence your experience in a 55-plus community, especially for single retirees looking for companionship or friendship. If there's a significant gender disparity, it might hinder the forming of balanced social groups. Moreover, as the years go by, this imbalance tends to grow, potentially influencing the community's activities and general vibe. It's worth considering how this ratio might impact your social life and daily interactions. As age advances, the community might have more women than men. For single retirees, this can be a crucial factor to consider when looking for potential companionship. Number 6. Resale considerations. Today's new hot property might lose its luster in a decade or two, potentially making reselling more challenging. The property market can be unpredictable. While 55-plus communities cater to a specific demographic, the demand might fluctuate based on the popularity of such living setups. Newer communities can overshadow older ones, and changes in property values in the broader area can influence your community too. When thinking of the future, it's worth considering: will selling your property be as easy as buying it? Number 7. Attraction of newer developments. The housing market is ever evolving, and with each passing year, new 55-plus communities are being established, boasting the latest amenities and modern homes. Fast forward a decade or two, and there could be newer, more enticing communities around. This shift can affect property values and demand for older communities. While your community might be the talk of the town today, in a decade, it could be overshadowed by newer, flashier developments. If you are planning to sell your property, is this something you are thinking about? Are you prepared for the possibility that your community might not always be the most sought after? Before we wrap up, let's touch on a few more considerations that could prove invaluable. Smart retirees, before making your decision, weigh these reasons. We believe in making the most out of our golden years. Remember, age is just a number. It's the experiences that count. A 55-plus community, while offering camaraderie among peers, might also limit you from the broader community's vibrancy. While it's lovely to connect with folks who share your era's music or worldviews, the world has changed and continues to do so. It's crucial to remain connected to a diverse age group to maintain a broader perspective on life. Moreover, dive deep into the financial aspects. Consult with a financial advisor familiar with 55-plus community purchases. They'll provide insights into the long-term implications of such an investment. Similarly, consider engaging a lawyer to review the HOA's rules and regulations. Legal counsel might highlight clauses that could prove problematic in the future. Lastly, make a visit to these communities not just as a potential buyer, but as a silent observer. Attend a community gathering, observe the interactions, and maybe even strike up a conversation with a resident. Their first-hand experience can offer an unfiltered perspective. In essence, making the shift to a 55-plus community is not just about buying a house, it's about choosing a lifestyle. Arm yourself with thorough research, seek advice, and introspect on your desires for the coming years. Smart retirees, remember that informed decisions are always the best ones. If you found this extended insight helpful, please show some love with a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more curated content for discerning retirees like you. And always, we encourage your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Together, as the Smart Retiree community, we'll navigate the golden years with wisdom and grace. Until next time, remember, age is an asset, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for joining in.